Hey everyone, what's up? It's Gio here, back at it again with another video for the BCM program, and it's a little unfortunate as it is also the final video, as this is the final assignment before I graduate. Anyways, enough sappy stuff, let's get right into it. So, are AI here to take our jobs? Well, watch on to find out. For BCM 312, I decided to look into how AI is going to affect job employment in the near future, say about 10 years from now. Spoiler alert, it is a mixed bag. It's honestly looking to be pretty 50-50. Before I get into the nitty-gritty details, let me explain what AI is. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, and by definition, it's the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks normally requiring human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision-making, and translation between languages. In layman terms, make computers smart enough to do human work. So again, how is this going to affect the job landscape? Should you be worried that AIs are about to take over the world like Skynet and cause the world to go crazy and cause human extinction? Well, no. At least not for the next 10 years, I hope. Jokes aside, AI has grown a lot in the last 10 years. We've seen AI most prominently on smartphones through voice assistants when Apple kickstarted the game with Siri on the iPhone 4S, and Google later joining in with Google Now, which later becomes Google Assistant as we know today, with other strong competitors such as Amazon's Alexa. Next, we started seeing algorithms come to play. Social media are the main culprits for this, and they study what we enjoy viewing and constantly serve as a fresh amount of content that we like, causing everyone's social media feed to be unique and personalized. As AI becomes more accessible to the public through smart algorithms and machine learning along with smart voice assistants, it grew to be more and more capable as companies in charge of these technologies increased their investment on them, allowing AI to be trained more and more to improve and serve us better. COVID in the last 2 years has only further pushed AI to develop at a quicker pace. Let's take a look at some examples of jobs that are already being taken over by the AI machine learning fiasco. Cleaning services. Smart vacuum cleaners are becoming more and more popular. Many households have one these days. They vacuum and some even mop the floor too. These smart vacuums uses AI and machine learning to map out your home as they go about their day cleaning the floor using sensors that are built in to detect nearby objects. They can also be automated to clean your house at a certain time of day. With COVID going on, we started seeing robot cleaners being tasked with patrolling malls to spray disinfectant into the air to keep it sterilized. This helps during COVID as you can reduce person-to-person contact by not having a human walk around spraying disinfectant. Moreover, these robots can work longer hours as they don't require breaks. With the food and beverages services, we have begun seeing robot waiters being deployed in some restaurants, especially when the pandemic happened. These robots can be loaded up with trays of food at a time, and they can serve food onto whichever table. These robots are smart. As restaurants can oftentimes be busy, these robots are actually able to sense their surroundings and detect any obstructions. Similar to the smart vacuum cleaners, they too can also map out the space that they work in. Call centers. Google has been working hard on their Google Assistant, and they're taking it to the next step with Duplex. This is Google's way of handling the future of phone calls and the need for making reservations. Back in Google I/O 2016, Google showed how Duplex is able to not only help the user call a restaurant or hair salon, but also sound really human-like throughout. It was even able to understand accents. When Google rolls this out, this will only become more and more accessible to the public and further allow AIs to grow even more. Before Google and Duplex, there was LivePerson. You ever visit websites and see a little chat box in the bottom right or left where you're told to click on it if you have any questions? That's LivePerson. It's been helping lots of brands handle customer queries. It's much more efficient at handling large amounts of inquiries, and they also cost a lot less than hiring humans. Surprise, surprise. The growth of AI has been so exponential that it no longer follows Moore's law. I know you're wondering what the heck Moore's Law is, and it is the principle that the speeds and capability of computers can be expected to double every 2 years as a result of increases in the number of transistors a microchip can contain. Which basically means that computers used to take 2 years before we could see any big improvements, but with AI, it's a different story. According to Stanford University, AI is now outpacing Moore's Law as the speed of artificial intelligence doubles every 3 months. The folks at Stanford used ImageNet to study how AI algorithms have improved over time. The goal was to find how long it would take to train an AI model and the associated cost, which would represent a measurement of maturity in AI development infrastructure. They discovered that after 18 months, it took from 3 hours to train a network on cloud infrastructure to just 88 seconds. That is wickedly fast. Which leads us back to how will we be affected in the coming few years or the next 10 years? Honestly, not much. It's not the first time we've been faced with this level of paradigm shift. A certain job gets replaced, but it opens up new opportunities for a new type of job. Not sure what I mean? Well, look, a tractor has largely replaced the need for human labor at a farm. It did, however, open up new job opportunities in maintaining the tractor. You need people to build parts for the tractor, you need people to know how to build the tractor, and you need people who can also maintain the tractor. So that's like a couple of different jobs already. And as of now, only jobs with more menial tasks or a regular routine would get replaced by AI. Jobs like data entry, public transportations, military, they can probably be automated or have AI take over and, as a matter of fact, perform better because there wouldn't be human error. But don't you worry, there are still jobs that machine can't replace us. Jobs that rely on human emotions or human interaction or critical decision-making or strategic interpretation, they will be taken over by automation anytime soon. For example, jobs like human resource, being an architecture, or even being an artist, these are all jobs that cannot be done by robots. So what do I think? As I mentioned in this video, it's not the first time we've been through this. It's a process as old as time. We've gone from using human labor at the farm to using tractors. We've gone from building houses with our bare hands to using cranes or other machines to build skyscrapers. What makes us irreplaceable is our humanity, as we have emotions and can understand one another. We've proven time and time again that we are highly capable of adapting to new things. So maybe we don't have to worry too much about the coming 10 years. And that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. I'm out. Peace!